Alright, we're out here with the Mamba 10 with the upgraded motor and everything else. I've got it with the gyro on and relatively low rates. The wind is stupid strong, and there's no one here. It's probably about 10:30 in the morning now, and yeah, I'm just gonna have some fun and show you that this little guy can actually handle 20 to 30 kilometer an hour winds quite easily. At least I'm hoping that I can. Look at that, straight away it's up and it's hovering. Like, I'm just around half throttle, just keeping it there. Gyro kicking in, doing its thing. Plane is literally flying backwards. It's just sitting there, look at it. That's the best. That's the best. Come on. This is awesome. I've got an old Turnigy battery in there though, so I do need to be careful not to push the battery too much. It's crabbing like crazy, look at it. Okay, I have to use rudder to whip the tail around. So this really teaches you to use the rudder as well, because if you just try to bank and yank, the wind just does not cooperate. It is stupid windy, but look at it. On a 3S 2200, cruising probably around half, maybe just below half throttle, and it's just sitting there. I'm just doing very micro stick movements. I've got a little bit of up elevator just to keep the nose up so it doesn't you know, drop too much. The wind is getting the wings underneath, just creating lift, and I've got the prop spinning just fast enough that the plane doesn't move forward too much, but not slow enough where it the wind, oh there we go, look, it's going backwards. Look at it flying backwards. All right, so push forward. So it has the power to push forward, and there we go. Now we're going to bring it around, and now see, if I try to bank, it crabs like crazy, so I have to input rudder to whip that around. Otherwise my turning circle is going to be the size of a football oval. So landing this is going to be an interesting scenario. Actually, let me see if I can do an approach here without killing the plane. So maintain a bit of speed. I actually up the throttle as I'm going with the wind, so I don't lose lift. Oh Jesus, this might not work well for landings. Okay, easing off, easing off. Get below the turbulent wind. There we go. Settle in, settle in, settle in. Nice, nice, nice. Easy, easy, easy. There we go. Look at that. Okay, we got 1 minute to go, so we're going to go up again. Look at that, beautiful. And we're going to go and see if we can do another landing approach. Nice and easy, inputting the rudder a little bit. Okay, easing off the throttle, easing off the throttle. Probably had too much throttle there. Actually, I'm going to go around one more time. Let's see if I can do this a little bit better and ease off the throttle a bit earlier. Here we go. This one's going to stick. So point the nose into the wind, easy, easy. Read the plane, read the plane. Here we go, helicopter landing. Look at that. Cannot believe how nice this thing flies in windy conditions. Despite it being such a light aircraft with 2 wings and everything, I mean, it's just so much fun to throw this thing around.
Motor off, timer stop.
Timer stop. So we were in the air for about 3.5 minutes. Couldn't really do much as far as glides, but it was definitely fun to muck around with this thing for 3.5 minutes on an old Turnigy pack, believe it or not, a 2200 3S. That's a little bit puffy. It's a few years old and still performed okay on something like this. I love it. You know, there's no one here because of the wind, because it is going to be raining later today. We had a bit of drizzle about half an hour ago and I had to stop flying. But when it's weather like this, no one turns up. But it's so good to just get that practice on the sticks, especially when you have an aircraft that can handle the wind. And yeah, this is one of them. This is a lot of fun. It's great in calm conditions. You can hover, you can do all sorts of fancy tricks, but when it's windy, man, it just really brings up the adrenaline, and it's a lot of fun to fly. Well, there you have it. That's it. Mamba 10, little windy flight. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll yeah, speak to you next time. Happy flying.